Well, Greg gets in his Duffy when it comes to these Raw games, you know, because this is his livelihood
That's
now.
Me. That's me.
I don't know if you guys understand this, but the second Stephanie McMahon offers Greg a full-time job, he's gone. He's out of this company.
Stephanie
Are you excited?
Stephanie doesn't even work at that company.
Are you excited to? I mean, she working at FedEx or what's she doing now?
I don't think she has a job right now.
She doesn't need to. She's a billionaire. Roger told me the great news, by the way, that WWE is finally joining a reputable organization.
Coming together.
And they're
What is it? Not Embracer. I'm so video game focused. Endeavor.
Oh yeah, the management company. Yeah. Whatever it is. Did they manage that deal?
Oh, I don't know.
Garbage.
Oh, yeah.
Weird. And in the documentary, they're like, "Wow, this might be one of the most hated songs we've ever done."
I'm gonna pee.
Go pee.
And then we'll pick up Roger's story.
Sounds great. Are we not gonna make my character?
No.
All right. They never gave me what I want here, guys. That's why me and
Thanks
Kevin
for
take over.
subbing.
Beangar, thank you for that tier 1 sub for five gifted tier 1 subs. Pushing that bar a little bit farther today. Yeah, he had the ace character that he just did not want to unlock, and he didn't want to put the effort into it. Yeah, I know. It's the story mode's cool though. That's right, Wing Fan. You know what? I could take the controller right now. I can make this character right now for myself, and no one can stop me. Now's my chance. I'm gonna touch it. Here's the problem, right off the rip, not inverted. The power. I haven't touched a PlayStation 5 controller since I got my PlayStation 5 and then put it underneath my desk and never used it. It's a worthless console. It's a worthless console. Get yourself a PC for Christ's sake. Okay?
Wait, don't you play PlayStation 5 at home, right?
When I want to. I have both.
You have PC at home?
My PC at home? Yeah. I have a PC at home. I got that Ripper 3090 at home. They call it a legacy now because everyone's got a 4090 now, but the cool kids know the 3090 is better. Wakium? What? I can't say your name. I apologize. But thank you for that Prime sub for 39 months. It's a Monday and my brain's not quite working. That's a hard one. How do you say that?
I don't know.
YKM, I think. I'm going to go with that. YKM. Oh, I know. Jesus Christ, everyone's got hard names today. People are saying Ace. That's a rough one. Hey, that's Comics says Nick, you swap profiles, restart the game, then Greg gets back, thinks Nick deleted everything. Wow, that's actually a great idea. He would be so pissed off at me. But we won't do that for him. Yeah, I don't think we're quite there yet.
Where aren't we?
I was gonna start a new profile and act like I deleted all of your stuff by accident. That would have been rough. Do you need to hear the game? Would that be helpful to you?
No, I mean there's gonna be there's this is like their story mode. So people are gonna talk to you. That's Tavish. You'll see him in a bit.
Oh, okay.
But they're gonna talk and stuff. But no, we don't need to hear him.
Copy that.
We don't have to stress it out. You and me are playing. I can catch you up. So Roger here is the lock. He was brought in and he was going to be the future of WWE. They thought this guy is going to be the whole thing.
Why is he fighting a La Quinta ballroom?
Because they gave him a bad gimmick. He got it mixed up with Evolution.
Is he a cop now?
Yeah, I gave him the gimmick of New York's finest. He hates it.
He hates
Roger
it, bro.
hates it when I call him
he's the law, man.
He is the law. Anyways, though. So he came in as the next big thing at WWE.
Yeah.
But he had management problems. He blew up on Twitter. Did he get canceled? Fired.
What did he say about Trump?
Does
he love Trump? His character.
Got fired on Twitter, and then he started making his way back through the indie circuit. So we're in the indie circuit right now.
So he was at the top, got knocked down, had to go back to the minor leagues, and now he's coming right back for one more shot, just like Bull Durham.
He's earning it. He's over in Japan right now. I think we're in another tournament. I forget that.
He does look like he's in Japan. That looks exactly like Roger.
Yeah. They gave you two things this year. The legacy for the women and the lock for the men, and there's branching stuff in it, so it doesn't have to be the same every time. But I would imagine this is the big, big journey for the lock every time.
Got it. This guy looks like he's gonna beat Roger's ass.
You kidding me? The lock? You think he's gonna beat New York's finest? This kid?
I think this guy looks like he's got about 20 pounds of muscle on Roger.
God, watch Roger's gonna clown this kid.
DH Canada, thank you for that sub with Prime Huggy Leg.
Look at that! That's what the lock's got. That's what Roger's got.
And Gregory Max, thank you for that Prime sub, guys. Thanks for helping move that bar for that extra 15 minutes. I want wings, but I don't want them right now. I want them an hour and a half from now, or 2 hours from now. So let's make that happen, everyone. Let's make that happen, ladies and gentlemen.
We're unleashing the line.
Oh, well, I just got some speed on him. He's been working out.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on with these shoes he's wearing? Are they like orthotics?
I wanted like cop boots. And that's what
Yeah,
I
they
put
look
in
like
there.
space boots, bro. They look like
Big
he's about
splash
to-
from Roger!
Boom!
Paragon J. Pierce, you
Roger.
ain't got shit for Raj.
Is this a staple for you when these games come out? Do you play them every year?
You know, I usually try them every year, but it wasn't until last year's game and then this year's game where I actually stick with them.
This one's sticking with you.
They've been 2K has really done a great job of rebounding back from losing Ukes and like having their own team visual concepts working on it and shit. They've done a really good job with it.
Yes, looks good. Mr. Ponton says his shoes look like off-brand Skechers. I think that's exactly what they were going for. But not like, I mean, Skechers are never cool, but like the ones that are like, oh, these are, we found these, they're on sale because no one wanted this particular color.
I think it's really on brand because he's always switching sketches. He's
Big Sketch fan. Big
Is
Sketch
Roger a
fan.
Sketch fan?
he keeps finding the next side of brands that I buy. And that I should buy sketches for half the price.
You tell them stay out of your business.
So I like saying half the quality.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, here comes Paragon J. Pierce. He says he's got something going on. We're gonna see. Oh, Rod.
Can't answer my calls. He knows better.
I
It's
mean, he's
always
watching the
embarrassing.
stream, so.
It's always embarrassing. He's not
Yeah,
watching
yes,
the
he
stream.
always watches the stream with
He
it.
has it on. He's not paying attention to it. If he is, he would have answered by now. He's outside smoking a dart with Barrett.
Yeah, and I started smoking last night.
That's so cool.
Hello, you've reached Roger recording. I'm sorry I can't make it to the... Record your message after the tone. Simply hang up when done. Or for delivery options, press the pound sign.
Hey, Raj, please report to the lab when you have a moment, please. I'm sorry, what was I supposed to call? New York's Finest was being requested. Thank you, bye.
We have a PA system?
We have a lot of things that you don't know about.
Are you just going to talk through the ring camera?
Yeah, he has the camera. It's scary. It's scary. Kevin's voice coming from above you is always terrifying.
It really catches me off guard. Nobody ever.
It's 'cause I just imagine Kevin and his chonies just sitting at home being like,
Chonies.
Nick, what are you doing over there?
I mean, when someone sends it, it's one in the morning and I'm not aware of it,
No, it's what you do.
I'm glad you're on it.
You gotta let these kids know.
The charge finisher. I gave him I was very lazy when I made him, so I made him look like Big Boss Man and just gave him Big Boss Man's moves.
That makes
The
sense.
Boss Man sign.
I mean, listen, Roger's not deserving of anything other than just.
Roger doesn't deserve anything.
You know what I mean?
Can't believe it. Can't believe what
Oh
he's
my
saying
god, I
here.
can't believe it. I can't believe it. Top level list for me.
Yeah.
How was WrestleMania?
Amazing.
How was the actual event of WrestleMania? Like, did
Also
you enjoy
amazing.
the show?
I mean, the arena was so cool. Like, did you see any photos of like what the stage looked like?
Yeah, I
and
saw
all
you
that
guys.
stuff?
I saw
Well, not
everything.
us.
other-
I don't want to worry about us.
Well, I think you and Mike took a photo where you see the thing behind
Sure.
and all that stuff. It looked really cool.
Like lit up and like when it was doing its thing. It
I
was
did not
so
see that.
fucking
No,
cool.
I think you guys started during the day,
Yeah.
so it looked like it was daytime. Kilgram, thank you for that tier 1 sub for 40 months. Incredible big hat. How was John Drake? Did he talk about
Very
me
good.
at all?
No, not much to talk about you. But he was real good. Yeah. I think he went out of his way not to. He listed everybody at KindaFunny, but
That's interesting. That's really, it's telling.
we're trying to put him away early in this time.
No way.
He was a clown. Wasn't even difficult.
You just climbing up?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Roger's moving on to the Terminator.
2K23.
It was great. Yeah. He was real good.
When did you do your stuff? Was that Saturday night? Early Saturday?
I did things both nights. So
Both nights.
Saturday I did the stuff that was in the show with Woods. At 4 o'clock,
That's
and
so
then
wild.
I did the pre-show yesterday at 3:30ish, and then immediately ran back and filmed the thing with Woods to be in the real show.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Were your friends like, dude, this is
Yeah.
ridiculous?
Yes.
Was
Well, I
everyone
mean,
just like
yeah,
nuts?
Yeah.
I gotta text my buddy Scott. He's the only other person outside of KindaFunny that watches this. I'm sure he said for sure he was watching on pay-per-view, so I'm sure he saw you. That's wild.
Yeah. And then on the way
Wild.
out, we interrupted What Culture's podcast. They were doing Ups and Downs with Simon Miller.
Okay.
We ran over there. I ran over
Did
there.
you just powerbomb someone through
Pretty
the table?
much, yeah. I scared a kid. Like, it's not in the video, but I yelled at this kid, but he was not on camera. It turned out. So
Oh,
it's me.
great. So
I
you
just scarred some poor child.
You
in the
just look
audience
like
for
an
no
old
reason.
angry man for no
Yeah,
reason. That's
pretty
fun.
much, yeah.
That's the best, really. Honestly, let it go.
You know, I
Let
mean,
it fly.
the kid's got to learn. Anything can happen to him at WrestleMania.
That's what I always
you
say.
know?
That's what I always say.
Look at this. They're all looking at me. Look at this.
Oh, Finn Balor's like, "What's up, dude?
Yeah.
You're on my radar."
Yeah, exactly. I'm
Is that guy still wrestling?
Earning my way back. Yeah, he wrestled last night.
Oh, cool.
Huge gash in his fucking head because he took a ladder to the head.
Oh, that's what happens when you get hit by a ladder.
Yeah.
I expect nothing less.
You're like, that's accurate.
This fucking ladder hit me in the head. What's up with that gash? It looks like a ladder hit you in the head. That is in fact what happened. This guy looks like he's gonna fuck you up.
Dude, Chosen ain't got shit for me. Don't worry about him.
His name's Chosen.
I saw you won your first match.
That's a rip-off of Karate
But
Kid
I'm
Part
not
2.
here to talk
I'll
about
just say
the
it.
You mean
You're
the
the
video
best.
you recorded
Oh,
about
no.
my knowledge where you tricked me?
No.
That's the one.
That's because I didn't believe it either. You're not.
Sure. I mean, don't get me wrong. The video still put up.
All right, Roger. Yes, we have a question. We have a question for
I'm
you.
going to do
We
my
need to know
talking.
what's on brand for you.
I can't.
That's my goal.
Where do you come
I've
down on
seen your
Skechers
feed.
shoes?
Skechers. Oh, I love Skechers. I'm a big fan of. I own like multiple pairs of Skechers. Changed my life.
Okay.
They're incredible. Why? You talking shit about
Nope,
Skechers?
not at all. Not
He was
one
making
bit.
fun of the boots you're in,
You're
the
off
New
to a
York's
good
finest
start.
boots.
Because they look like off-brand Skechers.
You know what I mean?
They look like off-brand
Steady
Skechers.
advice on
Greg wanted them to look like a
Shaggy,
combat
so
boot,
that
like a
was
police boot.
Uh-huh.
But they look more like your.
Said he went with Skechers.
Yeah, they look more like if Skechers made a moonwalking.
It is. It is
Yeah,
very
I was
on
like,
brand.
he loves Skechers.
Super comfortable. I remember I got one compliment on about my Skechers once, and then he was like, "I love your Skechers." And then I thought about it a little bit later, and I was like, I think he was making fun of me.
Yeah, who was?
So.
That person That person was. I'll tell you this right here. These shoes that you're wearing look a lot like a pair of Jordans that Tim would buy.
Oh.
That are like $10,000 that he had to get on freaking StockX that we all make fun of him for. 'cause
Sure, that makes
It
sense.
looks like the embodiment, like a foot version of the Power Glove.
Whatever's
You know?
the cheapest and like most affordable, but also comfortable is what I'm looking
That's
for.
what you're looking
You
for.
want
That's kind of
comfort
my
above all. Here, you're gonna get. You'll only get. Maybe we'll have to get the ready to see.
You're kicking ass, by the way.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
huge.
you're
killing
really
it.
huge.
See, those are
Oh
good looking
my
shoes.
God, I
Look
hate
at
that we're
this.
going with this bit.
Dude, you're from New York, and New York
New
has
York's
the finest. New York's
Yeah.
finest, bro. You're the fucking law. You're
It's
gonna
that thing
dole
where
it
it's
out.
like you're taking it back because at no point have we ever said you're a cop. You just dress like a cop and call yourself New York's
You
finest.
could be a
Yeah.
badass security
Why
guard
would anyone
wants
think
to
that
be
I'm a cop in this garb?
I mean, I think either cop
You're taking it back.
or New York State Highway Patrol officer.
Nice thing as an option for something you walk in?
Dude, just
Well, yeah.
fuck you
I mean,
over
this is
there.
again. It's just the big boss man's entrance. I was not very creative when I made this.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, you put him in Skechers though, so that was.
I
that
did
was
put
a
him in
vibe.
sketches.
Fuck yeah.
He's gelling like Magellan.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
pop up.
What's Skechers catchphrase?
Thanks, Raj. Skechers. When there's no other shoes available.
When you're just giving up.
Skechers, because your mom picked them out.
That's honestly that would be their slogan.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, we're back, YouTube. We're back. I
We're
missed
back,
you.
YouTube, and we're better than
I
ever.
missed you, and I didn't talk any shit about you while you were gone.
If you ever take a trip down there, Cook County Jones, you better read the signs.
Did you hear the story of Mike and my boots,
I don't think so. Oh, where he complimented him and then talked shit about him?
and then complimented me again?
Yeah.
Tried to get back in my good graces, and both Kevin and Andy were like, "You can't." Oh no, Kevin, you weren't here for that.
Oh, he did it again?
I walk in the other day wearing the boots again. 'Cause I'm trying to break these things in, Kevin. I gotta.
Fucking boots.
I love them. How long do these fucking things take to break in?
Here's the thing.
Motherfucker, these things hurt so bad.
Your heel?
No, my toe.
Oh.
Which is where they're supposed to break in. The guy was like, 1 week later, they're gonna be the softest shoe you've ever had. And I was like, okay, Trump. I don't know why I did Trump there. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Always do stop doing
Okay.
Trump. You said about him getting arrested?
I actually pretty excited about the indictment. We'll talk about that in a second. But the guy was like, hey, you got these boots, they're gonna break in. I've worn them, I swear to God, 10 times, and they're getting less comfortable. I had to buy these fluffy socks, and now I love the socks. I just kept
Those
wearing
socks are phenomenal.
They're incredible, right?
This is some fluffy. Show the kids somehow. They're so fluffy looking, Jesus.
Oh, they are
Christ.
nice. They are nice.
Thanks.
They're so.
So now I'm into the
fluffy
socks. I mean, that's a good thing that's happened. But these boots, so I wear the boots the other day. And Mike's like, for the first time, Mike's like, homie, these boots, they're so great. The drip is on point. And then he proceeds to talk shit about the boots while we're on stream.
Yeah.
And Andy's like, I was like, Andy, he just told me he loved the boots, and now he's telling me he hates the boots. He didn't have to say he loves the boots.
Yeah.
And then the next, like
don't
2
say
days,
anything,
2
as
days,
Andy always
yeah,
tells him.
exactly. 2-3 days later, I wear the boots again, and Mike's like, these boots are great. I'm like, you know I fucking pay attention to you, Mike. You know that I was here. You were the one talking to me.
Again, like, you know, we'll talk about it on the stream or the podcast.
I want to know. I want to know.
But like Mike,
what did he do?
No. Well, again, it's the whole thing of like, you know, the $200 for the Rock shirt, and then
great shirt.
And then so many people did compliment him. But then Mike was handing out compliments left and right backstage, and it was like, I forget who he complimented on their ring gear or something as we passed. I was like, Mike, you're so great at like, complimenting people's looks. That means so much. And maybe he's complimenting me. And he's like, yeah, you know, you gotta hype people up. I'm like, yeah, I have heard that you do it and then talk shit about him, like you did to Nick. And he's like, yeah, Nick didn't look that good in that thing. I was like, all right. Well.
Again, there it is right there. There it is. What Mike comes to me like a week later with his haircut.
Yeah.
He's got this cool haircut now, and he goes to these guys, this like cool barber shop in the neighborhood. These guys are all young and like they're cool.
Greg,
Yeah.
one of them, his last name is Salt. His name's like John Salt.
Fucking,
That's
that's how
right.
cool.
That is
Like,
really
just
good.
call me Salt.
Yeah,
That's
And
really
it's like,
good.
all right, you bet.
Right.
That's pretty cool.
Hey, Mr. Ponton, and Batson, you guys thought you were cool? Get the fuck out of here. Salt's way cooler than you. Okay, he's way cooler than all of us.
All of us can do.
These guys, he walk in. Mike walks in. They're wearing Timberlands and Carhartts. And Mike's like, yo, you guys look great. What's like, I like your style. And they were like, we're in the workman style now. We have worker style. That's
Okay.
what it's called, right?
Okay.
So like Carhartt, as you guys know, and Timberlands, I don't even know about Timberlands, but Carhartt started as like you'd buy them. It's like work gear.
Yeah.
If you're like, you're going out
It's
there.
that Last of Us jacket I wear.
Yeah,
It's like
exactly.
Carhartt,
It's more for, it's really, it was made as like construction industrial wear and then they were like, hey, if we got a PR person and started getting this in films, we can start selling this shit for a lot more money. So that's the thing. So Mike sees someone cooler than me wearing a boot and comes in and goes, hey man, Nick, your workman style is great. It's so great. And then I was like, Mike, I don't believe you anymore because you're just going to talk shit to me again. And sure enough, I got it verified right there. Everyone clip that out, send it to some Mike.
We know. We're hip to the
We get
game.
it.
You
We're
can't
hip to
trust
your
Mike.
game, bro.
He lies to Roger. He lies to everybody.
Nick, you ever wear Doc Martens?
No, but my friend had a pair of Doc Martens over the weekend that were so ugly they were cool. They're Doc Martens, but they were like, the low top, like a shoe,
Yeah.
but they had little tassels on them, like a Sperry topsider kind of. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
old
yeah,
school.
yeah.
Like my dad used to wear the ones with the tassels when you go to work, and I was like, those are weird. They just kind of look. They sit out there like little like brushes.
Yeah.
But he has that cool like this is like a Gen Z or millennial style, figure dance. No, not my dad. Oh, actually, my dad did actually because he was nice. I was like, those are pretty dope. I'm thinking about getting a pair of like bigger boots.
Those hurt your ankle so fucking.
How long do these things take? Someone's like, wear them in the shower. I'm like, I'm not wearing a fucking
No,
boots in the
that's-
shower.
No, they didn't.
That's clearly a joke. No, but like what I had to do with back when I wore the Doc Martens for like 2 months, it like was just destroying my ankle. And eventually,
Yeah.
I just stuck a piece of cardboard in there, and that's the only thing that.
That's all it did?
Yeah.
Oh,
and,
man.
no, but eventually, I didn't need the cardboard anymore.
They soften up.
And it was great.
It's just
But
this
it just takes
this
a bit.
mock toe on these Red Wings that I have. It's just like, it is like walking around in like a rock. It's like putting your toe in a fucking clog, like a wooden clog.
That's
I don't understand what's going on. And they're not getting any better. I'm giving them like 2-3 more weeks. Then I'm taking them back to the store and being like, please give me more. These things are fucking horrible. Justin T. Mars, thank you for that T1. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I put these things on. They're painful.
Yeah.
But I'm 2 inches taller.
You got it. Sometimes you have to go through the pain to get the pleasure.
And I tell you guys right fucking now, you would not believe the confidence I have 2 inches taller. At a solid 6'1",
Yeah.
Okay, all right, Nick. 2
at a
inches
solid
is-
6'1", I feel like I can fly, everyone.
Now, Chris Anka's smarter than me, as you know. But this is what I thought too. He says, Nick, is it pinching your toes? Because if so, you got a boot that's too narrow. It shouldn't hurt up there.
I know.
Yeah.
And you know what? They have the wider
If
boot.
I'm
That's what he says. Yeah,
understanding
see, he
the
says
terms
always
Red
have to
of
Wings
get the
does the
EEE
EEE boot.
wide
I
boot.
tried it on,
The
and the guy's
round
like, that's
section.
too big.
And
You
after
just
a
need to
draw
let 'em
against
break in.
Ricochet, you're now.
Nick,
That's
I,
right.
as someone
So if I
who,
wanna
as
win
you
the
know,
group to get to the
these are
finals,
quadruple wide.
Well, hopefully you've at
This
least.
is actually the fourth.
The only souvenir I care about
Yeah.
is the Apex
At
tournament.
first, it feels
If you
weird
beat Finn.
because you're not used to have, or at least what my friend explained to me is
I'm not surprised.
I'm not used to having my
Josen's
foot
arrogant.
fit the right way.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
So it does feel a little weird, and eventually it's like you can't go back.
I mean, I'm gonna give these things a couple more weeks, and then we'll
Give
figure.
them a year.
Let's see, Jack. FYI, they won't take back worn shoes. Oh, they'll fucking take them back, Jack. Oh, they'll fucking. You better believe, Jack. They'll take these back, Jack. I just like saying it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about buying some Eastland shoes that are very similar looking to the ones you have.
Okay.
But like, you know, I had old ones that would go up to like half cap. I have ones that
Yeah, go full. Go full.
go full.
Go full just in case the water comes back. Just in case the floods come back.
Well, I actually messed up my old Eastlands, but like because of the flood.
Because of the floods.
Yeah.
I'm liking them. I'll wear them, man. Of course, you guys remember I quit soccer because I wore cleats that were too tight.
Yep.
And I didn't know it.
Yep.
So that'll haunt me forever.
Of course, we all remember that story.
Yeah.
Hard to forget. Hard to forget, they say.
Cleats were too tight.
I was like, I don't want to run anymore. And literally, like when I was a kid, I was like, I hate running. And finally, my coach was like, how tight are you tying those cleats? And I was like, bro, they're supposed to be tight, right? He goes, no, fucking loosen your cleats up. Like, you don't have to have that. I was like, I'm going to roll an ankle. He's like, this is like 7-year-olds AYSO soccer. No one's rolling ankles out here. You're already fine. I was like, oh, that really did the trick. By then, I was like, I'm thrown off from all sorts of running activities.
Was that like something that like people taught kids of like, hey, tie your shoelaces super tight?
No, I just would always see kids.
You're a kid, you don't know, you gotta figure it out.
I don't know what they do with cleats now, but back in the day, you were supposed to tie the cleats around the bottom and like tie them up top, and they would suck. Oh, it would fucking kill my feet because they would suck all the blood out of them.
Yeah.
It was like a tournicket on my foot.
Yep.
And I was like, God, my feet are. And finally, I loosened them up, and I was like, wow, this is great. But it was the end of the season. And I was like, running's not for me. I'll do marching band. It was easier.
For like 6 years, all I wore was Chucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. It's all for my whole life.
I would tie them
kill
so
your
tightly that it would explode the sides.
Yeah. Smart. That's what you got to do. Especially when you go for like a little jog. Just blow them out like Rocky. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, you do. Your fucking foot overflowing the sides of it. I'm picking up what you're putting down out there, dog. I'm so hungry. Had LAX airport breakfast. Just sad 2 eggs, sad 2 bacons, 1 piece of dry toast.
Breakfast in the airport. Man.
I do, but like this wasn't a good. I had a really good one at the United Terminal restaurant. What is that one? I was in the United Terminal, the one sit-down restaurant right when you turn left. When you come to the place.
I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember the name.
Anyways, on the way out.
I'm a
breakfast
Pete's guy. I go straight to Pete's. Get the coffee.
Well,
Terminal 2. Do you know what the sit-down restaurant is at Terminal 2?
I used to. The Virgin America's no longer there, so I don't know. I forget what it's called now. Anyways.
Really good.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And that's my thing, where I'm not talking shit about airport restaurant. This was just, sad. I'm at the bar. This is what they got for me.
Yeah.
This place. Not even a good part of LAX terminals, which it doesn't exist.
No, LAX is fucking horrible. Shrek Squirt. Okay, over on the YouTube chat says, Nick, please make a Letterbox account. What's Letterbox? Is that like OnlyFans? I'll do it.
Yes, exactly that.
I'll fucking do it. Actually, some other people are saying, Nick, can you put your foot back up so we can get a picture for the wiki feet? Here you go, right here. Great.
I'm not gonna want this Saki for
There it is right there. Please take that. You guys want a little ankle?
Yeah. With
ankle or no ankle?
Ankle.
You pull it all the way up. This is like when they do the Christmas special on the wiki feet.
Yeah. Yep.
Everyone screen cap that. Please send it to Chris Anka. Thank you.
He's watching.
Yeah, but he'll want it for posterity. So.
Oh, okay. Is he the one putting you up in the old...
I don't know. I like to believe he is. I like to think that Chris Anka spends all day like making awesome artwork for movies like Into the Spider-Verse, and then at night he's my secret Wikipedia fan. Wikipedia fan. Like, he's like my manager on Wikipedia. Wikipedia. Just the one?
Yeah.
That's all I got. That's all it takes. Every revolution starts with the first follower, right? Isn't that the old saying?
That's exactly what they said.
Strap420, thank you for that prime sub for 16 months. Yeah, Chris says, yeah, fuck it, tweet it at me. Jay Cosmic, thank you for that prime sub for 11 months. Chris knows, at this point, Chris is in for a penny in for a pound with us.
He's too connected.
He's too far gone. When Kevin Feige goes, hey, Chris, you want to direct the next Spider-Man movie? And then Chris is going to go, I got to complain about something. I've been following these kind of funny guys for like the last 5, and Feige's going to go, stop.
I know those guys.
Just stop. It's fine. That one guy tweets shirtless pictures of himself in a Spider-Man mask.
I know that guy.
We got to stop you right there. You're fired. Oh, that's right. Robo Borealis says Wiki Feet bonus points for having Greg's face in the background. That's good.
We'll probably bring it down. We'll probably bring down the number.
I hope so. Yeah, Chris has to. Chris, anything that involves a background check, Chris, you're screwed on. You can't work here.
And he wants to because he's a narc. That's the one thing I know about Chris Anka.
That he's an narc?
Big time narc.
It's like what he goes to these ice cream places that look good. Was that like a fake ice cream place, Chris? What is that thing? Like a tofu ice cream thing? And did Mike like it? Because if it's anything,
Tofu ice cream?
well, they sent me a picture from a place called This Isn't Ice Cream or whatever it is. So I assumed it was like a vegan ice cream place or something crazy like that.
This is an ice cream.
Let me see what it says.
That's a great name.
Let me see what it says. I'm gonna look it up.
Look at everybody. We're doing a look up real quick. Remember, of course, you should be donating and subbing to fill that bar because you're not, and it always breaks my heart.
Every time.
Everybody's always like, "Oh, Greg should be on more streams." Then I come in, and you don't fucking support it at all.
About the stream, he's like, guys, I don't want to do it. They're not gonna support it, and we're always like, no, they're gonna be good.
No,
They'll
it was just
support
this before. It was just that before. Nah, it's just no, they're not doing it. They just no.
It's called A1, and the sign says it's not ice cream.
Okay.
Is it?
It's a little micro vegan ice cream pop-up that has been getting articles written about it, says Chris. PandaFan, thank you for that tier 1 sub.
Was
Appreciate
it
it.
good? Or but really good, not like bullshit like, oh, it's good for vegan.
Yeah, how good was it, Chris? And did Mike hate it? That's the question. Because we
walking
won't
on
ever
my
know.
victory.
Mike will never
Yeah.
tell you to your face. We have to get the third-party
I
report
don't
that
think
Mike did
Sean
not
will
like
be
this.
interested in signing you after I am
Now.
It was incredible. Okay, good to know.
Nate, did you see what Letterboxd is?
What is it?
You like watch movies and review them.
Oh,
It gives you a
cool.
place to
Yeah,
review.
you go in and you just rate your movies.
Oh, that's fun. I mean, I have a podcast where I can do that.
Sure.
Yeah, but, you know.
I mean, I don't like. I'm not like a sole reviewer of
No,
it,
no,
or else our
it
list
would
for
just be
Fast and
like-
Furious would look way different.
You just
5.
like 4 out of 5 kind of thing.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And that way, when
You can
talk
write
about
reviews
that-
though, right? If you
Yeah,
want.
well, sure, but like just kidding, right? And stuff.
Sure, no,
That's
of course
true.
not. He's too busy
That's true.
being in horrific Uber rides all weekend.
Red
Jesus
Devil
Christ,
3,
that's
thank you.
not
Oh, I want to
awful.
hear this.
Sorry.
Red Devil 3, thank you for this. Oh, was it me?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it meant Mike.
No.
I can't wait to hear the Mike stories. I know there's a bunch.
Thanks for subbing. You
Red Devil 3, thank you for that tier 1 sub.
You're not
I'll
gonna
listen to the podcast.
You're
Yeah.
not gonna listen.
gonna-
Well, Mike and I'll go out. He'll tell me his version.
The most reliable narrator for
Yeah.
how crazy Mike is. Talk to Mike.
Aramis Hall, thank you for those 5 gifted tier 1 subs to the community. And Misfit Musica, thank you for that tier 1 sub. Oh, Justin T. Mars, sliding one more sub in there for a total of 18 to the channel. Thank you guys so much. First time chat from Trenton88 says, thanks for the gifted sub. That's right, guys. Listen, if you get a gifted sub, it's customary that you thank the person and then go over to that tweet,
Yep.
Chris
over that tweet.
Anka's of my wiki feed and retweet that, please. That's customary. Poppin' Off. That's a great name. It's Poppin' Hoff.
Uh-huh.
Popping off. Subscribe with Prime for 20 months. Right on. Ooh, a couple. What do we got over here? Oh, Dropkick Tondo gifted 5 subs over memberships over on YouTube. Thank you for that, Dropkick Tondo. I like that Dropkick Tondo is in both places at both times.
Always.
He's
everywhere. Nowhere.
Yes. Yes. I'm trying to think of an MCU analog to that. Who's everywhere and nowhere?
He who remains.
He who remains. That's right.
He's everywhere and nowhere. Surprised you to hear that.
The Watcher. Yeah. It's the Watcher. The guy that, which one and what?
Oh, the Watcher's name? Robbie.
Robbie. I'm Robbie.
I don't know
Watcher.
shit about
I'm
Marvel.
Robbie.
Outside of what
Robbie.
I've seen in the shows.
He watches the new 52, bro. He's not fucking around with Marvel
He
stuff.
watches it.
Yeah, he watches it.
He's saying shit.
I know, bro.
Ah,
It's Monday. I'm tired.
it's Monday. I'm tired.
I like where this stream started with. I got enough energy for everyone on Monday.
Woo! We're an hour in. We're an hour in. This is when Mike would come in and say something ridiculous. And I'd be like, that's not even true. That can't even be possibly true. Oh, man.
Mike's still not in the office. Remember, of course, everybody. Greg Miller made it
I
for.
think he's here, right?
Greg Miller got here, made it for all the shows. Where's Joey? Where's Mike? Where's Tim? Where's Andy? At home, washing their tights. That's where they are.
It's funny you said that. I could have sworn I heard, hey, pull me outside.
Oh, they're here.
What I'd really like for you, Kevin, is to support me for a change. All right? You know?
I support you all the time.
Look at you. You just give me 10%. Come on. Get
Would
down with
you
that,
would you
man.
believe that I never once say a negative thing about you ever when you're not around?
I do believe that. 'Cause I know you've got my back.
We have respect.
You've
for
got
one
my
another.
back.
The assholes love each other.
The assholes love each
Ass
other.
to ass, we used to
When
say.
you were calling Roger, I was really scared that you were going to call him like the asshole.
I mean, if you would have answered, God only knows what would have happened to that.
You
man.
know, God only knows that these kids pay attention to their fucking phones these days. They're
It's
off
I
reading
hate it.
magazine
All these kids today, they want to go for walks in the park. They want to go out and talk to me. They don't want to be on their phone. They should be on their phone.
I'll tell you what. I lost my phone for 3 hours.
Yeah.
I panicked. I don't know how to operate. I was in the mission. I'm like, I'm gonna die. I'm never gonna get home. I don't know how to get home.
You don't even live that far from here.
my buddy Austin was there in a car. He's like, I'll drive you home. I was like, will you? Will know you. I didn't know. I didn't know how to go.
I don't know where I am.
Your
Somebody
whole
call
life,
my
dude.
wife. What's her
Oh.
phone number? I don't
Oh,
know.
thank God I knew her phone number, and I put it in Austin's phone. We were texting back and forth, and I was like, "Is it weird getting like these texts from me from another number?" She's like, "Yeah, it's very weird." Now they have each other's number.
Now they're texting nonstop. Just feel it out.
I
Yeah.
hope not. It fucking better not be, bro.
My mom and my my dad changed his. So my mom got it. I used to for a brief second no gens. I don't anymore.
You should probably figure that
Yeah,
out.
man.
You
Yeah.
might want you lose your phone. You're just gonna have to sit down, bro.
Look
There's
at
nothing you can do.
The lock
Hey, there it is.
New York's fun.
Either of you guys have a house phone?
No.
You know how I feel about house phones.
Yeah, they're narcs. They listen
Here's
to
the
you.
thing.
You can be tapped.
Paula. Paula really hit or miss if she'll answer her phone when she's home.
Yeah.
She all gonna answer the house phone though.
It's a big ringing phone, you know? And I got one of those old rotary phones,
Nice.
so it like really rings.
Yeah.
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 I asked Danielle if she wanted to get on Slack because everyone else's wives are on Slack, and she said no. I was like, "But do you know what Slack is?" She goes, "Yes, Nick. I read articles. I know what Slack is."
Yeah.
She's like, "I don't. You're fine."
If you didn't have to use Slack for work, don't get on Slack. Don't just get on Slack casually.
Yeah.
It's fair enough.
I'm picking up chicks I'm dating on Slack. You know what I mean?
Slacking it. The right doggo. Thank you for that tier 1 sub.
I had a guy hit me
That
up the
gives
other
a
day.
chance
One
to
of
be
our
multitask.
mutuals, but I won't name names. Got laid off in one of the things recently,
Oh.
and I was like, "Oh my
was it
god!"
Simon
I
Cardi?
didn't know it was Simon Cardi. After
Thank
his
God.
appearances on KindaFunny, they were like, "Pear was like,
Pear
don't
was
ever
like,
fucking call me again."
We don't like those guys.
And I hit him. I'm like, "Oh my god, if there's anything you can do, let me know." He's like, "If you could write me a letter of recommendation on LinkedIn, that would be cool." And I was like, "Dude, I'll level with you. I've had 3 jobs in 17 years. I do not use LinkedIn. I do not know how to use LinkedIn.
Did you write him the letter of recommendation?
Fuck no.
I
I
mean,
don't
did
have
on
a
a
LinkedIn
post.
account, you know what I mean?
Taking a post note.
Anything within reason. I'm not gonna start
I'm not
another
gonna start
fucking.
an account for this idiot.
Write the letter and then endorse
There's a reason why this kid got laid off.
Listen,
What a
I'm
moron.
I'll help you. I mean, I'll do whatever you need me to do, except start
So you're
another
like, hey,
fucking .com
Let me
thing.
help you. And he was like, yeah, if you could just endorse me in this very popular website.
I don't want, but if I start it,
I gotta make an account.
I gotta upload a profile picture and put in details. You know?
I'll tell you what, man.
Can I tie it to a Google?
I'll tell you what. I forget why.
Google.
I had to log into my LinkedIn account.
Courtney Cox is here playing the
Holy
role of
shit.
Justine.
What's up, Sydney? You're gonna get killed again.
No.
She looks like Courtney Cox, though.
It really looks like Courtney
She
Cox.
looks like Courtney
Great
Cox,
way
or
to just-
she looks like another actor.
Second, I'm going to need a minute.
Teal
while I-
Leon. Little Teal Leon.
Okay, I
You
can
see
see
that in
that.
there?
I can
A
see
little
that.
like Madam Secretary.
Yeah.
Any chance you'd like to come
Um,
on the show?
Tail Leon,
Talk about
you
everything
lose
you've been through
Who's
since you
Tail
left
Leon?
WWE?
I think
You
it's
made
from
it.
Dot.
Probably. That was good. That was a good pull. We're having fun here. Cloud AX, thank you for that tier 1 sub.
Don't get me wrong. I'm a huge fan of your podcast.
We are almost to that first
running the
15 minutes,
Apex
ladies and gentlemen. We'll keep this going with our trash talk of
Great. Let's
knock
hit up
off
the
Courtney Cox here. I had to go
Just a
in.
heads up really quick. We have 30 minutes left on stream.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
let's go for 45, ladies and gentlemen. We need those wings. Me and Greg need to. We need
I
to
did my math
fast.
wrong. We have 45 minutes left on stream.
Let's go for an hour, ladies and gentlemen. Me and Greg need to. We need that fasting time. We're both fasting right now.
I mean, I'm bringing food in here. You know. When I get here, I'm bringing food. in
Okay,
here.
bring it in. I don't give
I
a
ain't
shit.
fasting.
Yeah, do
I
me a
brought-
favor,
I brought
eat-
this donut in that I was gonna try to eat before we went live. That didn't happen.
I'll eat the shit out of that.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Well, now we're getting wings.
Who's
Right?
this fucking wildcat?
Oh, that's Chase. That's Chase. Let's see what Chase has.
What
to
an
say.
idiot. What do you have tattooed on his ribs? Bacon?
Hey,
No,
heard
ribs.
about
Ribs?
Justine
I mean,
podcast.
I'll be honest with you.
Loud and clear.
That's incredible.
Talking in
About a platter of
code
stale
again
ribs
about
you
a
threw in the
platter of
trash? Clearly up to your
Stale
own tricks.
ribs.
I have
To be honest, I have no idea who you are.
Name's Chase.
Christian
Had a
JPEG,
stint
thank you
at
for that
the
$10
Oh, for sure.
super chat over
You're that
on
mascot
YouTube.
guy.
Matt
Oh,
Batson.
don't play dumb
Looks
with
like you
me.
resubscribed too.
You
You've been a
know
member for
Wow.
6 months. Thank you for that.
We'll see.
Oh, I doubt that.
Matt Batson.
I'm Matt Batson.
I'm Matt Batson. I edit videos.
I'm Matt Batson. I'm taller than Nick.
Boys.
Chase is a character named Ribby in the previous game. Cool. D total loser. Jesus. Subscribe with Prime for 55 months straight. Holy cannoli. That's awesome.
Holy cannoli.
I like to tell people when they hit the 100 mark,
Yeah,
delete their account and start over.
but fair. Yeah, I mean, you it's prestige like in
What are
Call
you
of
doing?
Duty. You're
Exactly.
prestiging it now.
We got to do, we'll do a Twitch Battle Pass Season 2.
Sure.
You know,
Sure.
delete your shit. I need all your money again. Had a fun co-stream with the Hang Time Boys.
Oh yeah.
Sancho West, yeah.
I like Sasha. He was at WrestleMania. We hung out.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Was anything big last week?
Oof. No, did an Elden Ring stream on Friday. That was fun.
There was a really great energy. I fought with PC gamers for a long time.
Greg, yeah. Oh, E3 got canceled, and everyone's happy about it.
Yeah.
Those videos that you just talking shit about PC games.
Some of the best material.
Yeah.
PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
I forget what you said, but you said they had sweaty hands or something like that.
I taught them how to use soap.
Yeah, they don't understand soap, and they're unwashed. They're unwashed masses. Detail Loser, thank you for those 2 gifted tier 1 subs from community to Irwino and Nico Tiger. Please, of course, customarily, thank D_Total Loser and then retweet those pictures that were sent to Chris Angle, please. And follow Chris Angle, but also retweet.
And if you see Chris Angle in the street, say, hey, what up, Chris Angle?
But not if he's eating his vegan ice cream. If he's that, leave him the fuck alone. Because he gets really angry if you interrupt that process.
Do you ever think about the fact, like, I brought Chris Angle into your life? Like, I brought him on the podcast, and you guys were all like, who's this guy?
You brought him into our life, and I was like, oh, what a nice guy. I'll probably never see him again.
Yeah.
I certainly won't interact with him on the near nightly basis.
Yeah, he's not going to become one of my best friends at all.
Yeah, it's wild. Yeah, it's wild. I don't know what's
Wild,
like.
honey.
Sometimes these connections just happen. Chris Anka, loved your shoes in that picture, by the way. Nice looking pair of shoes. Boot. Like, what would you call a shoe? It's like half boot, half mid, like this one. Was it just a little half cap? Half cap.
What did you say?
When I think of half cap, I think of half cap and cap.
Half that, right?
Sure.
A-cap is what I think of.
Say it 10 more times.
No.
I'm gonna get a coffee. I'll be right
Half
back.
cap. Yeah. So like this.
Yeah, it's that. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, they're really cool,
That,
Chris.
that
I like them.
height, I believe, is
Half cap. Yeah, they're like
Half
that.
cap.
Cab.
Cap.
Did Mike say anything about him? Because Mike doesn't understand anything that's not a tennis shoe and shorts. And I'll be honest with you, I'm pretty sure Mike buys the wrong size shoes. I have that on good authority.
He cares more about the style than you think.
He buys shoes that are like 3 sizes too small. I swear to God.
God, you guys are
This
right
guy.
up on there. Holy shit.
You need to fuck this guy up. I don't like the look of it.
You don't like Cole Quinn here?
No.
Greg, how is Tim?
He looks
How
like a
is
cop.
Tim this far on the floor?
We went to the floor.
You guys are just allowed to do
When
that?
you're
When
a
you have
box
the
guy,
all-access pass and you're a WWE superstar, yeah.
Did you guys bring back a chair for Cool Greg?
No. There were long conversations about that. Me and Mike sat there with the chairs,
Wow.
and I was like, "Do you want to bring these home?" I'm like, and he's like, "I
Cool
don't."
Greg would have loved you so much.
You know what? Cool Greg should have come.
I'm just saying this.
Yeah.
I'm just saying this. My adventure with chairs ended a while back.
Yeah.
You guys could have been the heroes that Coolgy needed, and you just left him high and dry.
Sure.
It's unfortunate.
You know, Cool Greg could have been down there with us. So that's
could have.
really
He
you
could have been.
know, it's one of those things. This is the problem with how Kevin's generation was raised. All right. There's no consequence.
If it's not on the screen, who
There's
cares?
no consequence for their
I'd like
actions.
to remind you both that I carried a chair for what was probably 3 miles to get Cool Greg the chair. And when I go to his home, I sit in that chair.
I'll never forget. Cool Greg's only been mad at me one time his entire life. It was that day. I was like, "Did you want that chair?" He goes, "Did I stutter?"
Yeah, that's still the best break out of that from that podcast animation stuff we did.
He was so mad at me. D-Color 57. Jesus.
The Jesus of Nazareth. Still one of your best things. Oh, Jesus of Nazareth. You know, because you don't hear Jesus is the Nazareth
Where he's
thrown
from.
around as much.
Yeah, you don't hear it.
That's a big Bible thing if you didn't know. ladies and
Huge
gentlemen.
Bible thing.
Yeah.
But usually these day and age, you know, you're all lazy. You say Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
You're not
JC.
worried where he's from. And I guess he kind of grew out of like needing to say Nazareth.
He's
You
kind
know
of a
who he is.
worldwide guy. at
You
that
know who
point.
he is.
Yeah, he's kind of. His world was his
Last name?
Joseph of Nazareth.
There were so few people that back then they didn't need last names.
Yeah, it was like area codes weren't a thing for a long time.
Do you think they're like Joseph? Ooh, that's a new one.
They'd be
Oh,
like
that's right.
Joseph, like Joseph the fisherman. No, the carpenter. Oh no, sorry, that makes
Oh,
sense.
yeah, that
the
makes
guy with
sense.
the there.
I know Joseph is a fisherman. I know Joe, the fisherman. Yeah,
Yeah.
great guy. A little bit of a pederast. I'm gonna go to coffee. I'll be right back.
You said that already. Everyone got the coffee.
I'm going back.
All right, enjoy yourself.
Sucks you didn't eat like incredible food. You know?
Yeah, but I think that's gonna happen. You know, when you're like
Yeah. Going to do a thing.
you're in and out. Yeah, catering in the back was fine. I mean, not incredible. You know.
I once got invited to a Lizzo concert at Chase.
Yeah.
And it was a private booth. And it wasn't like a normal private booth.
Yeah.
It was like a super fancy, like catered private booth.
Hell yeah.
And they brought out all like absurd things.
Yeah.
Sushi, and it was some of the best sushi I've ever had.
Yeah.
The best, like hands down, the best lobster roll I've ever eaten. And I also, it's one of these things like there's no limit.
Yeah.
They just keep bringing out this
Oh yeah.
food.
Oh yeah.
You're just standing there, being like, is it improperty for lobster rolls? You know? But it's like I knew I would never have that lobster roll again.
Yeah, you had to.
So it was like, this is it, yeah.
Yeah, you know, the night one of the Skybox, I think they weren't prepared for the amount of food we were all going to eat, pizza and chicken tenders and stuff. So they stepped it up for night two and brought way more chicken tenders. And I had that point where the top of the things that open, and I'm just eating them straight out of it. Like, I'm only touching the one I'm eating, you know what I mean? There was the last few left, and then they brought in the giant new one of chicken tenders. Like, fuck yeah. But then I was like, I got to get away.
Yeah.
I got to step away from it.
Slow it down. Got to slow it
And
down.
then, one of the backstage meals on WrestleMania Sunday, you know, they had your chicken and all this other stuff, but then they had avocados cut in half, stuffed with crab. It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I was like, I have
Did
never...
you just pick up the avocado? How did you eat it?
They had
Fork?
tongs. Oh, yeah, they had tongs. And I was eating other stuff, so then I just forked it out.
Because, like, if you were at home, that's the kind of meal that you could just eat, like, you know, there's an avocado.
Well, the skin was still on. So you had to get the avocado out that way. What's happening?
How much work that is.
Well, I mean, again, they're trying to mean this is some fancy catering back
sure.
there. You know, it's WrestleMania Sunday.
My favorite catering that we've ever had in an event was Kansas City.
I remember the Kansas City Comic-Con thing we went to. Yeah, I'm destroying a plate of ribs next to Shatner.
Yep. We had the same barbecue place 3 meals in a row.
Yep.
I guess it wasn't in a row because there was lunch, dinner, lunch, but there was a breakfast in between there.
Yeah.
God, that was so good.
That was a fun trip.
Yeah, that was a great trip.
I was thinking about that, you know, like, because this was a similar situation, but very much not.
Sure.
But it's like, I miss traveling as a crew.
Yeah.
We would all go to something. We'd all go to an event.
I really think it'd be beneficial for the company to take one little trip together.
Yeah, like how the people, like, I'm not saying Hawaii, but like Hawaii, like where they do that kind of thing, you know. I think more honestly for us would be like, let's do a Disney trip or something like that.
I mean, Tahoe would be just fine too.
We should stay at Mike's place.
It's a great place, but it's 2 bedrooms and there's like 18
we'd make it
of
work.
us.
We'd make it work.
It's 18 of us.
Us, the significant others, Ben.
Yeah.
We'd make it work. The dogs.
Oh, Ben's coming too. Huh?
I mean, we gotta get
You gotta bring him.
You won't see
You
it.
sure?
Nope. Even better.
You think the McRib's ever gonna come back?
McRib? Yeah, why wouldn't it be back?
I don't know.
Somebody die?
They made this whole big thing about like this might never come back.
I don't think they say shit like that all the time. It's just like
I hope
us.
so.
Oh, we're party mode's
A
canceled.
bunch of people don't like the McRib.
I mean, a bunch of people don't like anything. You know what I mean?
It's true.
I don't like beans, but I unfortunately can't cancel
Insane.
beans. I've tried to cancel them. I can't cancel them.
Have you ever thought about trying it to make it
Of
work?
course I have. And Jen tries to force me to eat stuff all the time, and I try it. And I'm like, listen, I'm not trying to be an asshole. I just don't like it. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't it's not like Andy who's like, well, I won't eat mac and cheese, right? It's like not that. What's happening? Hell yeah.
Okay, we fill the bar 2 times. What is he saying?
Somebody says, Greg, even beans and chili? I don't like chili. I just don't like. It looks like diarrhea. I don't like the taste of it. I don't like the flavor profile.
It's so good. It's like eating a can of dog food.
We were just talking about this during games daily.
Where do you come down on corned beef hash?
That's when
The
can.
No.
Well, I mean, let's step back a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
One, I get it. It looks like
It looks like canned dog food.
Canned dog
Like
food.
a cat food for a
But
cat that's got like.
Have you ever
some
tried
weird
it?
dietary need.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think I thought I don't even know if I know. I mean, I definitely. Don't they do corned beef hash with hash browns at like a restaurant?
Yeah.
Or,
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Well,
like
like a
they're
side-
not good hash browns. It's always like
Yeah,
just
sure.
little tiny potatoes with
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
little bit of onions. I made that this weekend,
Yeah.
like exactly like diner style.
Yeah, yeah.
It was so good. I enjoyed the shit out of it.
I can't. I'm jealous. Of
Yeah.
Me and Kevin share a desire
Everything.
to eat things out of cans.
Yeah.
We're in the apocalypse.
Like
Like it's Mad Max.
he was
Sure.
talking.
Sure.
He was talking about how he was eating. What'd you say you were eating?
I used to eat
chili. Yeah.
And I'd open it up and eat it straight out of the can, like cornmeal chili. And my wife would like throw up in her mouth. She's like, you're not even gonna heat it up. I'm like, I'm not even gonna put it in a fucking bowl. I
I
mean,
mean,
this
it
thing's
comes
like
with a
Mad Max.
disposable bowl. That's
In
great.
his
Yeah.
mind, the
Then I read an article that
end
was like,
times.
don't eat directly out of the can because it's
What?
bad for you. I was like, I'm
No, they
fuck
can't be.
you,
right.
fuck your
No, that's not how
microplastics, fuck
botulism
everything.
works.
Get out of
You
here.
get a dented can of peaches, you die.
You can get a then a can of peaches at least discount, bro. Discount peaches. Just got peaches for free.
Are you saying that?
That definitely
Big
sounded
Daddy?
like penis there on the end.
Big
What?
Daddy? Remember, there's the scene in Big Daddy where they're shopping for groceries.
Oh
And
yeah,
he's
and he
like,
throws them on the ground.
every time it's dented, it's what is it? Microsoft stock goes down 5 cents or something. I don't.
I never watched Big Daddy.
Really?
That's
You'd
good.
like
It's
it.
a good sandwich.
Yeah. A lot of growth there.
Yeah.
I think you'd do well in the Big Daddy situation, Nick.
Someone brings me a kid, I'm raising that kid.
Yeah,
That's my own shit.
I think you
don't
do
care.
great.
We'll put you down for Ben.
I mean, seriously. I mean, Lucy, what are you gonna do? Ship him over fucking?
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Lucy's a
like
whole,
that.
a whole problem. Whole big problem.
She's gonna wake him up early for the farmer market job she's at right now.
What's happening?
I made a joke the other day. She works at the farmer's market.
I love it.
Ward Nerd 711. Thank you for that $20 super chat over on YouTube. Thank
Says
you.
for
that,
you,
guys.
Greg. Thank
we
you.
are almost
Thank
at that
you.
15-minute mark. Snowbike Mike, I have. Oh, just in. Snowbike Mike is in the building. Maybe he will
Wow.
make an appearance here if you guys tweeted him and tell him that you
I'm
want
gonna
to
go
come
get
on.
myself
Say
some
what's up.
wings.
Get some wings. Greg, you want to take a break and get some wings too?
Yeah, sure. What are you gonna do
Let's talk to the chat.
though? Okay.
Hang out.
Let's get the New York's finest back to the screen.
Yeah,
here,
let's
make
get
sure.
let's get Roger back to his screen. We'll keep playing through this. Wings said Solid Python. It's great. Big Daddy written by the creator of Psych. Real no shit. I didn't know that.
Wow.
Man, I love Psych. It's so good. Too bad they don't make a movie every
I was
year.
gonna say, what are they doing? They could do another movie eventually.
They will. I mean, that's all. That's all. That's all they got. That's in a good way, chat. In a good way. In a good way, chat. Greg is gonna take a break and get some wings, and I want to talk to you guys. As Kylo Ren. Let me know if this is too loud. I'm doing a new comedy bit. Now there's 570 of you out there. I need you guys to be real with me about my Kylo Ren. Could it be better? Is it perfect? Where do we lie? Because I want to start doing impressions, but I only do 3 impressions. Kylo Ren, Sean Connery, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Christopher Walken, 4 impressions. I'm going to do it for you right now. Ernie Cooper, I'm going to do it for you right now. Okay? This is fresh off the whip. Look, girl. Where's the girl? How was that? I have to do it without hearing myself because I have to do it into the mic. Okay, 11 out of 10. Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate you very much. Appreciate it very much. Do people? Okay, here's another discount double check for everyone. Let's pull the curtain aside. Okay. Sometimes I test out material here just to see how it works, and then I try to work it into bits for my stage play. For my stage act. Do people still know who Christopher Walken is? Is that still a thing? Let me know in the chat right now. Kylo Scarpino says Estems. Appreciate you very much. Oh, that's a fun question. King Ryan James says, Nick, what are some successful ways you've lost weight? Fasting is good. Having a fasting window actually does work. It's not, in my opinion, I can't do it for a very long time because I usually break and want to eat Taco Bell or some snack foods. But doing a fast for like 24 hours, if you're comfortable doing that is nice because what it did for me, and I think Kevin Smith talked about this a little bit because he did intermittent fasting, and that's really helped him lose a lot of weight. But what he said, what it did most is that it proved to you that you don't really, like, you can go longer than you think without needing food, and it kind of recalibrates your relationship to it, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that's one. Another great one, apparently, a dude with the kids talking about Ozempic again. Again, everyone's got Ozempic on the brain. There it is. Don't do it. Real talk, don't do it. But there's another one out there you
Or
guys could do.
just make more of it. You know what I mean?
Actually, so I was not reading up on it, but I mentioned that to a few people, and they're like, "Oh, that's not a thing anymore. People can get it now."
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, they're like, that was like a
Okay,
year ago.
Like everyone can get it?
Anyone? Yeah,
Oh, shit.
that's what I'm talking about. You want to do it?
Yeah, let's do it.
So there's two. There's Ozempic, and then there's the other one. Let's do it, and let's not tell anyone.
Do they both give you the weird face?
Yeah, it melts because it melts all the fat off your face, and then it leaves you with the droopy jowls.
I can deal with droopy jowls.
Whatever, dude. I'm old anyway. It doesn't fucking matter. My whole face is droopy. Look at me.
No, you look great.
I look like a weathered catcher's mitt. I look like somebody left their catcher's mitt outside, and it got sexy. What's up? Jonathan loves NBA 2K23. That's a name. Says what up for a first time chat. What up? Sam R777 is subscribed with Prime. They subscribed for 58 months. Currently in a 1 month streak. Obviously, don't do Ozempic. Go to your doctor.
I mean, if you have to, go for it though.
Oh, if you need it. If you're diabetic, you need it. There's another one if you're looking for weight loss. Apparently, I'm fascinated. This is the second time I brought this up, Kev, but I'm fascinated to see what this does for weight loss. Because it's just hormones. It's just a hormone that says, hey, stop eating. You don't need to eat anymore, which I don't have. I killed that thing a long time ago. I took that thing out like it was a fucking rabid dog when I was a kid. And I just shot it in the back of the fucking head in an alleyway. I would eat right now. I'll eat all fucking day like a horse.
To be like, you have to eat everything I've given
It's a very like Italian mom style of like eat what's on my plate. I think it's because my mom came from like a depression era family where food was like never, so it was like, yeah, you got to eat everything now because we don't know if we're gonna have it tomorrow. And I was like, Mom, pretty sure we're gonna have this fucking pasta for the next 14 weeks. You ate enough for a whole goddamn army. Yeah, it's interesting. Timarius has subscribed for 13 months. That's awesome. Thank you very much for that. And we're so close to filling that bar for the extra 15 minutes, guys. Anyway, Kevin, do people still know who Christopher Walken is? Because I want to start doing impressions during my stand-up act, and I was telling him I want to do Kylo Ren, because nobody does Kylo, like I do Kylo. Okay. But I also want to do Christopher Walken, but I'm like, is that contemporary? Is it contemporary?
I think so. He also has such a unique way of speaking that I think that in its own, on its own is like really...
It's fun.
Yeah.
The girl. Bring me the girl. Where are my wings?
I don't think you have to get that close. We gave that.
I know, that's probably blow people's ears out right now. Streak skirts at work going like, oh my God, what's happening? Shut the fuck up, he is. I didn't know he was going to be in Dune Part 2. That's cool. Is that movie still coming out? Yeah. Denny Villeneuve still making it. That's great.
Is he going to be
the Emperor? Probably. I would imagine so. He's going to be like, what's the kid's name? Paul. Paul? It's fine. Marry my daughter. We'll marry the two of you. Arrakis. The Empire. It's going to be great. Going to be a great time. You and her. Knock around guys. Yeah, Walken is the Emperor. Holy shit, that's awesome. I don't know about that, though. I'll be honest with you. Look, here's the thing. Here's the thing, dude. Walken's great. But Walken, right around 20 years ago, just decided I'm going to be Christopher Walken and everything that you put me in. And I'm never going to try to be a different character. So Walken as the Emperor is going to be a vibe. That's going to be a vibe, bro. Robo Borealis, impressions are still a thing for comedians. There's a lot of comedians that do a lot of, well, it's mostly Trump, if I'm being honest with you. In the Bay Area, nothing gets a laugh easier than a quick Trump impression. But there's some really good ones out there. I can't do Trump very well, which one I try. It's when I try to do Alec Baldwin from that one movie, I sound like Trump. And then Kevin goes, Nick, stop doing Trump. And I'm like, I'm doing Alec Baldwin from that movie. From the movie with fucking Jennifer Aniston, when Ben Affleck meets her. Which one was that called? Along Came Polly? Yeah.
No.
No. That's not right. That doesn't sound right at all.
Sorry.
Ikadu says, Ikadu says, what about The Departed? And I'm like, what about The Departed, bro? Whoa, Bowflex22. That is incredible. With 10 gifted tier 1 subs, and is that going to do it? That should do that. First bar fill. They're creeping. I see it's creeping. I see it's creeping. I see it's creeping right there. Huh? And ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much. We're going for that extra 15 minutes. We'll be going for a full 45 from here on out, unless my math is wrong. Thank you guys so much for that. Resar FXELA. Xalia. Subscribe with Prime for 24 months and an 18-month streak. That's awesome. Nick Scarpino doing Alec Baldwin doing Trump. That sounds about right. Oh, man.
Nick, have you heard the letters that Donald Trump wrote?
What's the newest with that? So they indicted him?
Yeah.
And he's got to appear before a New York court, right?
Yeah, he's going to get probably arrested.
Do you think they're actually going to arrest him? Yeah, I mean, they're arraigned, but like, I assume they'll let him out on some sort of bail, right?
Yeah, I would imagine. But it'll probably happen tomorrow is what they were saying.
So do you think he gets arrested? Do you think they're not going to put him in a thing?
Yeah, I mean, I think so, but I think it's also probably going to be quicker to get him.
I'm actually less fascinated with that and more fascinated with the Fox News lawsuit. If I'm being honest.
Oh yeah.
For the voting machines for like 1.6 bill.
The Dominion.
Dominion, yeah. I'm way more fascinated with that.
What's crazy is like, because you know all these people are characters, right?
In what way?
In like all the main hosts, you're like, they can't believe.
Oh, they don't believe half that shit. They don't give a fuck.
But like, it's crazy to like have.
Yeah,
actual
Tucker
physical
Carlson
proof.
doesn't give a
Yeah.
fuck. He just is making money.
Well,
He knows that he can say the things he needs to say on that. It's just all a fucking scam.
according to his emails and texts, he really dislikes Trump.
Everyone dislikes Trump because he's an a-hole. But these guys know, like Hannity was like, oh, this guy's gonna make me a lot of money and give me a lot of clout and a lot of power, so they just sided with him. It's just garbage. They're garbage human beings. But I will say, fascinating times we live in. Jesus Christ, man. Guy, you say what you want about Trump. The guy's historic. He's making a lot of history. First president ever after his presidency to be indicted of something.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Indeed.
My God. Europe, you thought you were crazy with that Boris Johnson guy. Good for you. Fuck you. We got you beat there. Get out of here, Simon Cardi. Nice kid. Shorty be shorty. Thank you for that tier 1 sub. MC Bagels with that tier 1 sub to push us over the 15-minute mark. Maybe we get a rare appearance by one Snow Mike, and I get to hear some fun stories about that. Oh, and Greg's back.
Back, baby.
Who's this? What are you playing as the why is this guy bald? Is that Roger?
That's Roger.
Oh. It's weird.
We're in the airport.
He looks like he looks totally different from behind. Yeah.
Alex in chat says, "Are you gonna go watch the Mario movie?"
I am watching the Mario movie tonight. We're gonna do the in-review for it.
I have
I
another
think I'm supposed to
big
watch. Am I
opportunity.
supposed to watch the original
I'm gonna
first?
have to start.
No,
paying
we're
you
doing them out of
commission.
order.
Okay.
What do you think?
That makes
I
sense.
think it's next week or.
I was kidding.
That threw me for a
I'm
loop.
very
there.
excited to watch the original.
Me too.
The John Leguizamo
Mm-hmm.
I
original.
really crossed paths. All right.
You know I love John Leguizamo.
Of all time.
Of course, he's great. Did you see
On the Daily Show.
No, what did he say on the Daily Show?
He's been hosting the Daily Show.
Oh, okay, good. You know, it's always one of those things like
What did I walk up?
you know what it is. You know what I conflated there. John Leguizamo was in the Menu.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, there's that movie's fucked up, and he's a fucked up character in it. And so I was like, wait a minute, is that real life or is that a movie? I forget. But John Leguizamo in real life, good guy, right? We're fine with him.
As far as we know.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
as far as we know,
We got to do it as of 1:00 p.m.
Yep.
April 3rd,
For
2023.
general John Leguizamo information.
Yes,
No,
we have
We,
not.
we have
looked it
not
up.
gone and looked at the Wikipedia.
I'm not looking at
page.
his Wikipedia. I don't know. I didn't look at the controversies yet on the Wikipedia. I don't know what's happened there. I don't know. I don't know. Don't say wow. Don't say
Gentlemen,
wow.
you're going
Just
to
roll
have
with
to
the
let
punches
me
here.
What? I
Roger
thought
looks
you said
great in
Hector
those
Flores
glasses.
was my partner.
Hey, he should wear this outfit in
Hector
real
is your
life.
partner.
He really should, and just okay. What's funny is he kind of looks like the cross between a cop and a tow truck driver.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
But that little belt loop over it looks like a New York State like trooper.
Yeah.
Can we call him Trooper Raj?
No. Sorry.
But
He's
it's
already
too late
the
to
locker in
change
New
the
York's
match.
finest. That's what it is.
Just
Fair
put
enough.
your issues aside.
You can call it Rooper if you want.
I'd love to. I'd love to. Now, here's my really big question for you.
Yeah.
How long do you think until you get to take a bump in the ring? On like a Raw.
A long time, probably.
Yeah.
I think
Can
it's
we-
more
can we
likely to
build
get
you
me
up to that?
backstage interviewing somebody. You know, obviously, I want to be a manager at some point.
Yeah.
Like, I think that could all build it off itself.
Could you manage, like at some point, can you manage Xavier?
Yeah, I could do that. I could see that. But are they ever? I obviously work best as a heel. So, like, are they
course.
ever going to let Xavier be a heel? No. Come on.
He's not a
New
heel?
Day? No.
Hey,
Really?
Hector, I'm happy to be
No, they
teaming
Yeah,
with
please
you.
cough that whole weekend into your
I
shirt
did,
right in front of
yeah,
me.
I got it away from you. What do you want me to do? That's way
I
better.
want
than
you to. I
this.
want you to share your jersey.
That's way better.
Ah,
than
this is better, bro.
This
was the
is better
better.
than this.
This was way better.
You're a psychopath.
This
Kevin,
looks cooler.
You almost were a doctor. Is it more hygienic for me to cough into my arm like this or into my shirt like this?
Probably in your shirt.
Thank you so much,
All right,
Doctor Kevin.
Kevin's is fake news. Kevin's being bribed by Big Greg over here.
It's been an interesting.
One of them is completely open on the bottom.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, but if you but I close my mouth when I do it. You know what I mean?
I didn't. Yeah, that's not how you cough. That's not, I don't cough.
I like to- I'm
I
always-
cough mouth open into the armpit.
I'm always scared to cough or sneeze with my mouth closed because one time I did it, and I got a really bad migraine.
Oh Jesus.
I used to make it a point to sneeze with my mouth closed, and then it backfired on me one time.
If I don't hold it in when I'm sneezing.
Was the backfiring your migraine or something else?
I went ew, and then it like like that, and then it's like my blood, my brain just went, "What the fuck are you doing? Let it out, bro."
If I let myself sneeze freely, sometimes it cuts the back of my throat. 'Cause it's like,
Cuts it.
Yeah.
You gotta have that looked at. That's a looked at thing. That's a doctor thing.
Well, it's just like there's so much force. Like you've heard me sneeze.
You
right?
do sneeze with a gale force.
And that's always me holding it in as I sneeze. Like I clench all of my muscles as I sneeze.
Exactly.
But yeah, if I don't do that, sometimes it'll like I get little cuts in the back because there's so much air pressure.
You ever think about pooping standing up?
No.
You know, like, here's the thing.
You ever think about
You know
that?
Japanese toilets?
Yeah.
Scare me.
Just stand up and kind of aim at it. See what happens.
No.
I'm always good curl. We're here, everyone. We got that 15 minutes, Greg. We made the first 15-minute hash mark. Let's make our way to an extra 15 minutes here with your support out there. If you're just joining us, we are playing WWE 2K23 right now with Greg. We're talking about poops. It's pretty standard fare for us. We got 551 people on Twitch watching us talk.
I
this
love
trash.
how that's all true, everything you just said, but somehow we're so far away from whatever you guys were talking about, but the chat still, Sid Foxglove, y'all didn't say that when Bill Clinton was getting head in office.
Oh my God! I know you mentioned Trump one time, and it's like, oh, people's real political leanings come out. We're just chatting here, guys. We're just digesting the news over the weekend. Okay. We would have said the same thing if Bill Clinton got indicted for, doing kinky shit in the Oval Office too. Okay, we're fair and balanced here.
We're the most fair.
Unlike that Tucker Carlson. I brought it. I'll invoke the name.
It just like appears.
That guy's fucking crazy, dude. That guy. Do you always just fight? This is a different arena?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This looks cool.
I believe we're in Mexico now. I'm kind of skipping the story, This is
That's
where I'm
fine.
missing you.
Well, we're not really paying attention.
Yeah.
Altered Rain. Yeah, we've trained the Twitch chat to move on. The YouTube chat's always the ones that we get the hardcores. Oh, this is a great question. Probably one that won't get addressed at all because you guys have a lot to talk about over the weekend. But Kirk Atkins in the chat, thank you for the diet, said, Greg, thoughts on Tim's Jordans during WrestleMania?
Well, I'm sorry. What about my
thoughts on Tim's Jordans during WrestleMania?
They sure were gold. Tim looked great. That was a great. He showed up in his normal. He walked up to the arena to meet us, and I was in my red coat, and I was like, I'm looking good. And he's just in his usual black jeans, black t-shirt look, and then he busted the gold jacket out. I'm like, damn. Especially because it matched the colors of WrestleMania going Hollywood.
You look good. You look good over the weekend.
Oh, I look great. Don't get me wrong.
I want to dress you for one of these things.
Okay.
I want to do a vlog series where I take you out and I dress you for one.
Like you did for Up and New.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Had a good time.
I was talking, I guess, probably to Mike about the fact that, you did that and we need to get Mike a suit. Yeah, Mike doesn't have a suit, I think, so which
Mike's
I know
never
doesn't
wear a
surprise
suit.
anybody.
But I will say this, though. I
Somebody's
told Mike.
gonna die eventually.
That's true. Get him a black suit. You always need a black suit, a gray suit, and a blue suit. I told Mike his look should be the Pharrell. The suit that we have, not the hat. But remember when Pharrell was wearing not the hat. Because Mike gets into that hat, I'm firing him. The top, I'll be honest with you, it's a bridge too far. It's a bridge too far. Andy with the hair, any given Sunday. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Which way the wind blows, Andy's fired. He's not fired with the hair. I say, Mike, you're a shorts guy. We have the pants. We buy you some nice suits. We have the pants cut to shorts.
Oh.
When you wear the suit, you're always in shorts.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I can get down with that.
That's pretty easy. I mean, you say the tailor, I'd like
Make
this
these
cut
shorts.
during a normal pant, but like, a foot and a half higher.
Makes sense to me.
I like so. I mean, I'm hearing Kevin eat these wings right now. It sounds fucking good.
Get in there. Go get some.
Yeah, it
Go
was
get
fun
some
talking to
food.
you. Yeah.
We need to keep your energy up.
Nick, who's your favorite wrestler? I don't know that I have a favorite wrestler, guys. Wrestling was never really my thing. I didn't really follow it. I had a bunch of friends that did. Kudos to them. But if I said a wrestler's name right now, it'd be like people would be like, "Oh, let's see, these Jewish," because I'm just so basic when it comes to this stuff. I mean, my only contact for wrestlers are like there's like four that come off the top of my head. Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Mankind,
Sure.
Undertaker because I just saw him. Sure. That's it. Big Show because I know that. I don't know what I couldn't.
Did you pick him out of a crowd?
Actually, I probably could. Kevin, bring up a picture of Burt Kreischer and then Big Show, and I'll tell you which one's which. You got just a little bit of wing in your beard. How was that?
Just leave it. Just leave it. It's there for flavor.
Okay.
Flater.
Flater. That's
It
flavor
was
for
flavor
later.
plus later.
Yeah,
I
flater.
totally understood.
That's flater.
For flater.
Let's make that shirt. It's there for flater. It's flavor plus later.
Yes, it's a big match. Show them. Did you see Shane McMahon blow out his knee last night?
Did he really?
Yeah.
How?
Being an old man who climbed in the ring.
I mean, that's what I'm worried about with you.
What? I'm not Shane McMahon's age.
How old is Shane McMahon? He's
Probably like
gotta be our
5, 10
age
years
now.
older than me.
I was like, he's not that much older than us.
Chat, give me a fact check Shane McMahon's age, please.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, chat, that's a cancel on you. I don't need you. I tried to make you part of the show. Kevin said no, that's a negative. You're not going to be part of the show.
53.
Okay.
A lot older.
Oh, he's older
see?
than us. He's way older than both of us. Both of us. Way older. Way older than both of us. Probably same height then.
That is 10 years older, right?
Exactly. Whole decade.
To the day.
Whole big decade. Long decade. Saw a guy on TikTok, or maybe it was Instagram Reels probably, let's be honest. Blow out his knee doing a bench press.
Oof.
He's doing butterfly curls and arched his back too hard and like pressed down his knees. You never know if it's real or not. I don't know. But it looked.
I hope not.
But the pop, you know when you see a joint pop, that's what it looked like. It looked like he blew out his ACL. Just popped it. You gotta be careful out there, kids.
Don't exercise.
Weird,
That's what I do.
wacky shit. You think that's gonna go well for you in the long term?
I mean, do I want those last 10 years, you know? Are they really great?
Then comes to you, Dad. I want you to know, I'm having my third kid. And you go, I don't care.
I'm not making
I
it.
don't give
I'm
a
not going to
fuck.
see this kid.
I've seen the first two. I don't
Yeah,
give a fuck.
yeah.
about
You're doing
the
it
rest
again.
of
Good
kids.
job, man.
Good for you,
How you
man.
paying for all
You're-
these kids?
Yeah. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna pay for all these kids? Dad's money only goes so far. You know?
You remember the 2025 blow up of Kind of Funny? I don't get that kind of cash
Exactly.
anymore.
We all just decided to go our separate ways. Roger took over the company. And then it came out that he was a fucking cop the entire time.
New York's finest!
Woo! He hates that. We like making him hate things. Wait, which one? Oh, you're this guy now.
Well, yeah, when we're on a team here, they just make it. I play everybody.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Whoever's
you're
the
doing a tag
legal
team
man,
match.
yeah. whoever-
Tag team match. Got it. Got it. And J67 says, funny to have an El Ordinario and never reference El Generico with Sammy. How I read that was Gennaro Salami.
Oh,
I
yeah,
got-
good salami.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Great
yeah,
salami.
yeah,
I
yeah.
got really hungry there.
Go eat a wing, dude.
I'm fasting
It's,
right now.
it's affecting your performance. You're so great. You're
I'm bummed that I'm gonna miss this podcast today.
no, you're not. You would have just tried to derail the conversation and push it to something you could talk about.
100%.
I don't know. The story came in like a really good story.
And it wouldn't have fit the theme or the headline, so I don't want to hear about
I
it.
know. We were talking about a WWE. Tim's like, what about Vanderpump?
Oh, I want to see Mario.
That's at least your Vanderpump's dog. Get out of here. Podcast says the Infinite Corpse. Foxy Steve with a $5 super chat says, is it bad that I know Subway is trash, but I want some anyway? First off, I will not look at. Stop. There's a lot of indoctrination
Give me a
happening,
pause,
right? No, pause. Okay. A lot of people on Twitter talking a lot of shit, telling you, fucking shaming you for things that you like, trying to
Yeah.
get you to be a better person, trying to get you to eat healthier. It's Subway, eat fresh. Okay? It doesn't get any fresher than that. I walk by a Subway every single
You
time I
smell
go to
the bread?
Target, and I smell the fucking bread, and I want Subway. It's like my favorite cheat food. I get that Italian BMT,
Yeah.
and I go, give me a 6-inch, and the woman looks at me, and she just waits, and I go, yeah, give me a foot long. Give me a foot long. I need the foot long.
yeah.
I take it home, couple bags of baked Lays, big old fucking Diet
You do one of
Coke,
them chocolate chip cookies?
Bond movies. There might be one or two in the bag.
Yeah,
We don't know.
nice, nice.
Because you know what's funny? Because you stuff them in a little tubular bag. You're like,
Yeah.
why are they still in the tube bag?
Yeah, I
The
was
cookies
wondering,
are better
they
than-
still had that. Yeah,
They
yeah.
still do. They still do. So what I'm saying is, Foxy Steve, do you, and I'll do you with you.
In the Twitch chat, Jack Staypuff says, "I used to work at a Subway. It's not that fresh. Please time him out, everybody. Make
Yeah,
him
you're
understand."
you're so banned. I'll ban you in the chat. What's his name?
It's Jack Staypuff. He's the blue name though.
There you go. I think I put that in right.
Yep, banned him.
You're fucking banned. You're fucking banned, Jack Stapen. I don't know. It was autofill. No. Oh, did they? Don't ban him. Unban him. It's a joke. You'll know when I want you banned. Okay. 'Cause I'll say it.
He'll tell you to your face.
Subway is one of those very nostalgic restaurants for me. My friend Tristan, who was also my drum major because he was skinny and tall, and my band director at the time told me that. I'm putting him here because he's skinny and tall.
Yeah.
He used to work at a Subway, and so we became friends. And he used to make me free Subway. It was great. I loved it.
That's the dream.
Free Subway? Are you kidding me?
Anywhere you're
I had a buddy that worked at Free Subway, and my brother had friends that worked at Carl's Jr. And man, we'd order one thing at Carl's Jr.
Fucking living up.
And he would give us 5 bags of shit. It was so good.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
Oh, man. Come on. I don't want to pop it. Let me get a popper. Let me get a popper. One of those fries. I'll be right back.
All right, you do it. Chad, it's Greg. I'm playing this game with you. How you doing? No one is stopping New York's finest as he ravages and wrestles across the globe. It's pretty impressive, if you have to ask me. But even New York's finest needs some help, so he's calling in Hector Flores here to really do some damage.
So one of the guys' names are Ordinary?
Yeah.
Sound like you blew there for a second there.
I didn't.
I know. It was the wheels. I'm just saying it sounded.
I hear you. I'm just letting you know. DH Candace says, I wish this mode had commentary or music. Well, we turned off the music.
Yeah.
And then also doesn't the commentary happens on WWE, but we're no longer on WWE, remember?
Do you think about that? Huh?
Matt Batson says, Greg, do you fuck with GM mode at all? I started one, but I haven't actually gotten deep with it. For my birthday, I was thinking about getting Woods out here to actually play with me, and maybe we could do it then.
Like with
That's
Pam?
coming up, right?
Yeah, general manager, where you like run the WWE, you like book matches and do all
That's
that
fun.
stuff. Yeah.
Great. When's your birthday? I'll get you a cake.
April 27th.
Oh, it's too far, too close.
Too
I don't-
far,
I
too
don't-
close. Could go either way with that one.
I don't have time. I don't have time.
Sure, fair enough. I understand. I respect that.
That's a Thursday that's coming up.
Yeah.
That may be the same day that. Have you heard about this? The Roundtable is doing karaoke.
No, I did not hear about this.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is a big deal.
A Roundtable Pizza is doing
Roundtable
karaoke.
Pizza is doing karaoke.
At all
Kevin's
locations?
on top of it. Just
No,
this
it's
one.
Just this one location.
And they
Every
maybe
Wednesday.
know it's happening, maybe don't know it's happening.
Okay, fair enough.
There's a sign that says that it's Wednesday, April 27th.
Mm-hmm. So we're all going to go.
That's a Thursday.
Yeah. So you don't know if it's the Wednesday or if it's the
Yeah.
Thursday. Love that.
I'm pretty sure it's the Wednesday.
But man, Wednesday sounds right for a karaoke night.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
I just think that there's going to be something fucking awesome about going to a place that is not meant to be a karaoke place.
Sure.
Just that one time. 'Cause, like,
Is this like an online thing or is it just like the local roundtable? It's
no,
just
it's,
like,
one of our local roundtables.
got it.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Gary Wood is really into the idea of going.
Sure.
He called them, and it was like on hold for like a solid 10 minutes to confirm.
Yeah.
And sure enough, they were like, "Yeah, it's Wednesday, April 27th."
Okay.
Well, they said 27th.
They said it. Okay.
And you're like, you're just confused.
Yeah, and then he went to go put it in his calendar, and he was like, "Well, they didn't even fucking."
They get the
They
day
didn't
right.
know because like they answered. And they
We
were
have to
like,
plan to go
when
both
karaoke
days just in
starts,
case.
this is a
Yeah.
round table.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Exactly. Like, no, roundtable pizza. You're like, no, karaoke.
Read the sign you have on your door, and they were like, "Give us a second."
You know what it is? It's some local upstart KJ, karaoke jockey.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Hit up the roundtable pizza and said, I'm a karaoke jockey and I'm starting
I'm
my
big.
path.
I'm a big KJ.
I'm a KJ.
You didn't know
And
that
I
was
want to get
going
out there in
happen.
the roundtable
And
pizza.
now this is our. But putting chosen
And spin some
There you
music
go.
for the
That's
kids.
what they did.
taking things
Spin
too
some music for the
far.
kids. So they're
Losing
not.
their
This is what happens with my
magic
comedy
industry.
shows.
If
People
this
go,
is
hey,
all,
when's this
what
comedy
about
show?
you? It's
And the
what
venue has
you
no
do.
idea a comedy show's
I don't
happening.
know.
Like, what the
Before
fuck are
you
you
went
talking
to
about?
WWE.
Because you only interface with like one person, and that person's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
there that day.
Yeah.
You know, it's the
To me?
manager, so the general, like the general
Yes.
manager, so the
You
managers
are
don't know
so
what the fuck's going
confident
on.
in everything you did, but then you failed. in
Black Dick
WWE.
Grayson subscribed with Prime for 8 months. Thank you for that. He says, I always forget to sub, but
lots
love
to
you guys.
digest
Please
there.
give us more
Are
Big
you sure about this
Kev
Has
dogs.
anybody ever? I'm not here every day. I'm sorry. Has anybody ever talked to Black Dick Grayson about his name?
No.
That's actually
Okay.
another lesson he taught me.
This is the first time I've seen Black Dick Grayson.
Black Dick Grayson, I appreciate you subscribing for 8 months, but I need to know:
Yet,
Are
yet he
you
is.
Black
Yeah.
Dick Grayson like Robin,
Like,
or are
he
you
got really
Grayson with a black
Really?
dick?
Oh, okay.
I don't know. You know what
Yeah, I
I mean?
thought we were-
Robin. All right, he says Robin. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
Okay.
I think we get the point.
That's
I would have accepted you either way. I just wanted to know.
Let's do this.
I don't know that needed clarification for the
I
sake
guess,
of
and
everyone
it's
in the
also
chat.
just to be clear. I guess they're not mutually exclusive.
No, you can be both.
Black Dick Grayson is Black Dick Grayson. So.
Yep, we're getting into uncharted territory, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm excited. This is where I've wanted to push this company for a long.
There you
long
go. So yeah,
time.
Black Dick Grayson says I'm both half black and love Robin.
Okay, double entendre. There you go. There it is. Thank you for that. Alex1342 says what I'm thinking. I'm confused. I don't know what's happening right now. Just stare and smile. Oh,
You've had some time to think about what chosen.
Jesus, dude with the kid.
Yeah.
Just wait until his brother, Blue
This
Vein
mask
Dick
versus hair
Grayson,
thing is
shows
a
up.
huge deal in Mexico.
All right, we're getting gross.
Someone
Get your head out.
like
Get
you
out of the
said,
gutter,
it's
Get
a
out of the
guys.
tradition
fucking
that
gutter.
goes back a long
I love that this
way
is his
in
like
Mexico, so I take
normal
it very
outfit.
serious.
It's just a nice little
Chill.
button up.
Might
Just
have
like
had
real
my
Roger.
Going to his
differences with
job as an
chosen.
accountant.
So
like real
I'm
Roger.
going to
Ernst
do
and
everything I
Young.
can to not only
Ernst
get
and Young.
payback against Legado de Lotharios, but also protect his
Black Dick Grayson says Barrett asked me the same thing. Well, it's a name. It's a name you got there.
Great name.
Yeah.
Again, we immediately could envision it either way. Either way.
And I often do.
Yeah. And again, either way being just the one way too.
Now I want you to know something, Greg.
Yeah.
And it's that I'm a very secure person, so
Uh-huh.
this is not in any way, shape, or form, hit my ego.
Yeah.
I don't think it. They're all in there laughing and getting on about the weekend. This
You don't know what
great
they're
weekend
doing.
that
I went out there, it was dead. First off, no Snowbike Mike, just Joey.
Mike came and went. I don't know that Mike
What are
knows
we
that he's
paying
the fun-
him for?
I never know. Mostly his smile, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Is this a trios match?
I believe it's another triple tag. Yeah.
Thank you for doing the old man thing where you just pulled something out of your pocket, blew your nose, and then shoved it right back into your
Where am
pocket.
I gonna put it? You want me to toss it on the
Exactly.
floor like I
You
said?
can put it in my Starbucks cup if you want.
Gross,
Feed
no.
it to Mike later.
Jesus. Black Dick Grayson says, thank you. I've followed since IG, and this means the world to me. We're always happy to talk about you, Black Dick Grayson.
Sid Foxglove, we're getting in there again. Subscribe with Prime. Thank you so much. Remember, guys, if you have Prime, you have one free subscription. Please give that to a Twitch streamer of your choice. We'd like it to be us, but if not, give it to Fran. I think he's still alive.
Oh, man. Yeah, honestly, real talk. When's the last time you checked in on Frank?
He was here 2 weeks ago.
No.
We can have him. Everyone got sick. Everyone got the fucking bot fly flu or whatever the
Yep,
fuck's
the
going
old
around
bot
right
fly
now.
flu, yeah.
And we had to call in the big gun, Fran. He came in, did a couple days for us. And he left the scarf here. It's been here for 2 weeks.
That is true. I do remember this car.
Yeah. Jesus fucking Christ, Fran. What's up your whole? You know what it's like? It's like an ex-girlfriend that wants to be back.
Yep.
No, get your shit.
Stanza.
Get your shit. Stanza.
I didn't even call that good. Hey,
I mean, he could just come back and get his shit.
Surprised Mike's not wearing it, honestly.
I think he wants to and I'm for it.
Chris Hankus has been loving his Destiny streams recently. It's mostly just us watching it with an Excel spreadsheet. That you could be kidding, you could be dead serious, Chris. I'd believe.
Oh,
you.
it's dead serious
I
for
would
sure, because he's
fucking believe
min-maxing
you.
his build and all that shit.
Oh,
Sure, but I
no,
doesn't
see, like,
enjoy
this is why
anything
you
anymore.
go. This is why you go to a Fran stream to see him
Yep.
do it. He's dead, of course you are, Chris. Deadly serious. Waste of bandwidth with a Prime subscription for 72 months straight. Currently on a 72-month streak. When you get to 100, you got to start over. You got to rebuild your account.
You good chicken, guys.
Right?
You good chicken.
It looks great. The poppers are great. Who do you think is the first hero to ever make the jalapeno popper?
That's a great question.
Because you have to take you're taking a risk.
Yeah.
With that.
You ever think about that just in general, the first person to do anything with food?
A fried mozzarella stick.
Yeah.
You see that little fucking spider crawl out of the water, and you go, let's eat this thing?
Let's cook it.
Like, Jesus Christ, kill it with fire and let us never speak of this again.
So much of crab you can't eat.
And it's hard as fuck to get through to the thing.
Dude, I'll tell you what, I can't stand crab. Like,
Crab
I'm
bake?
eating it, fine. Working my way to get to eat it, no, not a chance. That's worth it.
Kevin, you were talking about this. What are the things called where they just pour the shit in front of you? Or they put the paper out. the wax
Shrimp
paper out?
boils.
Shrimp boil. and then you gotta eat it with. You gotta pick the shit yourself. Never. Not doing that.
That I don't mind as much because shrimp are super easy to de-shell.
Yeah, but then you gotta deep.
Head off.
Well, no, if they did it right. Yeah. Yeah, but you can still slice their backs and get their poops out. Every time I've done it, I've prepped a shrimp boil. Well, maybe I understand why.
No. I'm sorry. That part's taken care of.
Sure, just the head. It's the gross enough. Yeah.
I like to de-shell all of them.
Smart. That's real smart. Still, the best thing of any shrimp oil is the sausage, the Cajun sausage.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. I'm like, I should just eat a hot link and then I get so
love
messy.
hot links. Hot link is just a nice, good. Oh, can I tell you a fun story?
That was
It was in a pizza joint the other night with some comics at one of the shows, and got to talking to some lady from Chicago.
Chicago, I know.
And just was so overjoyed that I could bring up potatoes.
Ah, good.
Because I knew something about Chicago.
Yeah, of course.
She was like, the pizza here sucks. Visiting from Chicago, the pizza here sucks. I was like, I'll agree with you. I'm like, but where are you from that you think you're so fucking snooty about pizza? She was Chicago. I was like, I'll shut the fuck up. Because you guys do know she talks about Al Giordino's or whatever the pizza place is. Yeah, Giordano's versus Lou Manganello's.
Lou Manganello's.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, you really are a Chicagoan. And I was like, have you ever heard?
Chicagoan.
I was like, have you ever heard of the place Portillo's? She goes, yeah, I've Portillo's.
Have you ever heard of it?
And I told a whole story about Nick Scarpino and how he's a nice guy and how, you know, he still wants the Twitter handle, even though Elon Musk owns Twitter now and he's selling fucking Dogecoin on Twitter. Did you see this?
No.
It's fucking asshole.
What's he doing?
He's got a little alpha of a Dogecoin, and apparently the coin like went up.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I know that she moved.
The Doge stuff.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Fuck.
It's weird. It's a whole vibe.
Gotcha.
So everyone, I guess the takeaway from this is get some Doge.
Yeah,
buy some coin. Get it.
Can't
get
beat
it
him. Join him, kind of shit.
Let's get in on the ground floor.
Yeah.
We're telling you guys right now. This is official stock advice.
Yeah, you can take it to the bank.
Take
Listen, I told you a long time ago.
Three
Everyone was
accredited financial
I was
advisors.
like, y'all should buy that GameSpot stock. Stop, and you didn't.
You people, you
Could've been a
fucking
millionaire.
idiots. Could have been a millionaire for a half a day. And then you would be like, oh, hold on for a day, and then fucking die. Some people made a lot of money off of that. Is Kev supposed to be muted, says Joey Noel. Yeah, we're having an echo thing. Kev, you can unmute yourself. I'll lower our mic, and you lower your mic. We do have to sound. We do have to sound.
Joey,
come over here, Kev.
Why didn't you come to work?
Joey came in today. Joey came in today and was
That's
like,
not what I said, though, is it,
And you
Kevin?
know what she said to me? She said, Nick, we had the best weekend without you.
Yeah. She meant it. You know she meant it. You can see it in her eyes.
She didn't really say it. She said it with her eyes.
Yeah.
You know when someone looks at you with a little bit of disgust behind their eyes?
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Like the other night, I was at the showcase for Punchline.
Yeah.
And the host was like, "Hey, everyone, take a look over in the wings. Those are all the comics." Hoping she did come to work.
That wasn't what I said. Why did you come on time?
Oh, because my flight got
You didn't
I
even
like
take the young.
You know what you do? You knock on that door. You knock on that door.
And Mike
I like
and
this one.
Andy and Tim. Nobody's on that 7 o'clock flight with Greg.
Nobody
We didn't have
understands
a 7
how
o'clock
hard
flight
we
at
used to
Burbank.
work. If Greg's flight was delayed back in the day when we first started IGL, what would you do, Greg? You knock on that pilot store and say, "Let me take the fucking yoke."
How am I supposed
Let
to
me
do
take the yoke.
It was delayed once I was on the plane.
Let me take
That's
the
the
yoke.
easiest way to get the yoke.
You knock on it. He opens a stupid little the people.
Yeah.
Thanks
you kick it in.
9/11. Thanks 9/11. Now we got these.
Yeah, it
fucking-
used to be so much easier to hijack planes before that stupid 9/11.
I mean, you can see the pilot and interact with him. Remember, you used to be like, "Hey, could I sit up here on your lap?" And he'd be like, "Sure, you can do whatever you want to. I'm
Do
a pilot.
whatever you
I'm a
want
pilot.
to.
You
That
take
is,
the fucking-
I'm online, I'm dying. That's what they used to tell you. Do whatever
you
you
take
want
the fucking
to.
plane. You take control right now, man. I gotta pee.
Wild how often planes got hijacked and like been taken to treatment
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
Fidel
That
loved
was
him.
a very normal thing.
Fidel loved him, bro. Oh yeah, that was a while. There was a
Yeah.
while where they just been on the tarmac and fun and shit, and like that's how SWAT teams came about. They were like, "We need a SWAT team to take care of it." Not at all. I just made that up.
It sounds
more,
right.
like,
though,
more
right?
likely than I'd be an FBI team. It wouldn't be a SWAT team.
Yeah.
Probably like an actual federal team that would come in. I would imagine.
Federal SWAT.
Donati Biscotti with another tier 1 sub today. Thank you for that. I believe that's your second today. Appreciate you guys gifting that out to Bender is great 505. You fucking
It wasn't even me that got
fucking
pinned. Somebody's
suck.
happening over there. It's chaos.
Some asshole got pinned.
I'm gonna go to my faction.
What happened?
It's time to wrap up.
Is it time to wrap up?
Mhm.
Already? We've gone 2 hours and 15 minutes.
2 hours and 20, but yeah.
2 hours, 20 minutes. We gave you guys extra a few minutes. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Remember, we're kicking this month off. We want to hit those goals. We'll roll this bar into tomorrow's bar, but it was nice to actually have a little content with Greg.
It was nice to be here.
Of course, guys, we'll be back tomorrow, 11 a.m. I believe the full squad will be here. I don't know what we're playing. I think it's the Morty Show, actually, we're going to do tomorrow to help us fill that bar and help us push over to the NUG re-ranking. But we will be doing that 2v2 basketball game this week, so watch out for details. Until next time, I've been Nick.
I've been Greg.
And you guys just got
KF
KF in the AF.
AF.
See you tomorrow. Tune in for the podcast. Bye.